What is going on, guys? Happy New Year. I'm glad you all are back. I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas. We are in 2022. Oh my gosh, yes, guys, it is here. Yes, all right, guys. I know there hasn't been any content on the channel since Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I was supposed to come back and do the national decks, but that would have been too much trading, and I would have had to because it's a lot of trading and evolving involved. So I did not do it. But I've been playing Final Fantasy 14, and the story is really good. So coming this summer, I'm gonna make plans after I move. I'm gonna start making plans to have the Final Fantasy put up onto the channel. Because there's 4 chapters, and the end chapter in Walker just came out, so I'll be able to start that. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. So now we got an update that's coming next Tuesday, January 6th. Wait, no, I'm lying. Not January 6th. Actually, tomorrow, which is January 6th. We got an update coming tomorrow. We got new characters coming to the game. Let me see. Let me see if I can show you guys real quick. Hopefully, I can show you all, and that way you'll know what content is coming. So that way we can be prepared for it, because we have a lot of stuff. Okay, we actually got, is it this one? Yes, Shinhei. Shinhei. She's the new character, the ice character that is coming out tomorrow. But I would not be wishing for her. But I will be doing her story. She has a story coming. You guys already know that I have this character, Zhao. He's also coming tomorrow. I've already got him, as y'all already know. But y'all see this young lady right here. I'm gonna be I'm not gonna wish for her because they're giving her away for free. So don't worry about her. She got a hangout coming up too, so I got to do the hangouts. So we got another one coming, and y'all already know I have GeoDaddy, so I don't have to go for him, which is good because he's not who I want because I already got him. This is who we're going for. This young lady right here. And they're going to be coming like towards the end of the month of this month, January. And it's going to be very fitting that she comes at the end of the month, because 1 year to the day that I'm going to wish for her is the day that she left. And that's when I started back playing Genshin. So we're going to do a live stream of me wishing for her. So you guys be ready for that. Alright, but what are we here for today? We're here to do this quest right here. So we got to go to Inazuma, and we're gonna start over in Inazuma. Let's see. Yeah, guys, I still got a lot of stuff I need to do, but y'all notice I haven't touched my resin because of the fact that there's a lot of stuff I need to. We got new characters coming probably after I move. So there's going to be a lot of new characters coming. The Dendro characters finally supposed to be making an appearance this year. So, my first character, Baizu, I'm going to be waiting for him. So, he should be coming, and when he does, we're going to be, wishing for him. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this started. I hope you guys are going to enjoy. Alright, oops, wait, let's go.
Hi, Catherine, it's us! Was there something we could help with?
Yes. I'm afraid that I have another task that requires your assistance. The Adventurers Guild has recently received a commission directly from the Tenryou Commission. The assignment is both urgent and dangerous. After assessing the assignment, the Guild has concluded that seasoned adventurers are required. Naturally, you came to mind.
Just another day on the job for us!
Allow me to explain. The Tenryou Commission recently issued an arrest warrant for a young Oni by the name of Arataki Itto.
An Oni? You mean those big, tough-looking guys with horns on their heads?
That's correct. This particular Oni is quite vocal and audacious, so he already has quite the reputation on the streets. That said, he has never been caught up in major trouble of any kind. So it came as a surprise to learn that he has recently been accused of stealing things, and sometimes even whisking away the people themselves. But it doesn't end there. When the Tenryou Commission dispatched a Doshin to apprehend him, he assaulted the Doshin before making a getaway with his accomplices.
So let Paimon guess. It's up to us to bring this Oni in. No problemo. This does sound like a job for the Traveler. He'll be back with that Oni in no time.
I have complete confidence you will succeed. However, please exercise caution. This Oni also happens to hold the vision, and is the leader of an organization known as the Arataki Gang.
You're right. We have no idea what we'll be up against. Better play it safe.
We are still investigating Arataki Itto's potential motives behind these incidents, as well as his current whereabouts. But please ask around in the streets as well. There will likely be others more familiar with Itto's circumstances than I am, who can provide you with useful information. Thank you. I will await your return. Ad Astra Adisask.
I hate to hear her say that. Alright.
Well, let's start asking around on the streets. Hopefully we'll learn a little more about this Arataki Itto guy and figure out where he might have run off to.
Okay, so now we got these points of interest. Oops. Alright guys, so as we get ready, don't forget on the 28th of this month, Pokemon Legend of Arceus is coming out, so that's why I'm trying to keep a lot of the content on the channel so you guys can have something to watch. Don't forget, I will be moving next month in February, so I'm trying to keep some stuff on the channel so you guys can have something to watch until I get settled, and then once I get settled, then I'll be able to...
Arataki Itto? Yeah, I've heard of the guy. Word is he did something monumentally stupid and ran off before they could catch him. And to be completely honest, I was a little surprised when I first heard it. Okay, well, I mean, not that surprised.
Wait, you mean he already had a bad reputation?
No, not exactly. He's just very overbearing in everything he does. Big and brash and always making a ruckus. So, on the one hand, he's a larger-than-life kind of guy. But on the other hand, he's emotionally volatile. When he's in a good mood, he's as high as a kite. But when he gets upset, he gets completely enraged. I don't personally see him as a bad guy, but I guess I wouldn't put it past him to get all riled up and lose control. I'm afraid that I'm not too sure myself. I keep a pretty good eye on what's happening in the city, and as far as I can tell, he just idles the days away. When someone asks for it, he's willing to lend a helping hand, but other than that, he's just out making a scene with the kids on the street or his gang. If I had to guess, his lack of income finally drove him to do something more drastic to make ends meet.
Is it just Paimon, or is this Itto fellow starting to sound pretty weird?
I'm afraid that I don't have much else to tell you. He tends to spend his time with people a little more lively than myself. Perhaps you could try asking around some more.
Okay, thanks.
So I'm just trying to keep content on the channel for you guys so that way when I do get settled, I can come back and start making more content And like I said, coming this summer, Final Fantasy 14, the story only. I may do some dungeons here and there, but mostly I'm just doing it for the story so you guys can actually see the story. Okay, wait. Where is this person? Oh, her. Oh, okay.
Arataki Itto? Oh yeah. I heard about that whole thing. I'm sure it must have been a mix-up on the Tenryo Commission's end. He could never do anything so dastardly.
Huh? How can you be so sure? Is he really as trustworthy as all that?
No, perhaps you misunderstand me. When I said he could never do anything dastardly, I meant he literally doesn't have what it takes. Maybe a story will explain it better. So, he used to spend a lot of time playing rock, paper, scissors and hide and seek with the kids on the streets. Kids, being kids, aren't exactly the most difficult to outsmart. I'm sure you can see what I'm getting at here. He used to lose all the time, sometimes catastrophically.
On purpose, though, right?
No, not at all. The one time I saw him win, he started jumping around and yelling, "I won! I finally won! I'm unbeatable!" And so on. Then he took the kid's candy as his prize and ate it right there in front of him.
Ugh, that's just plain wrong.
He did take it way too far that time. The poor kid started crying, so I stepped in and gave Itto a scolding. He was pretty quick to admit that he was fully in the wrong, and it wasn't long before the kid had stopped crying and was laughing and playing again as if nothing had ever happened. In fact, the children quite like playing with him because he's always serious about the stakes and never throws a game on purpose. So, I suppose what I'm trying to say is a guy who can't even beat kids at a children's game really going to be capable of these kinds of diabolical deeds?
Well, this is.
He doesn't sound like a bad guy at all. In fact, he kind of sounds like a man of integrity.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. Still, the Tenryo Commission's evidence against him is supposed to be irrefutable. So, I'm not trying to condone his actions or anything. If he really has messed up big time, then he should face the consequences just like anyone else.
Thanks for the info. We'll keep asking around.
Well, we see you got a troublemaker in there. And I'm not going to show you guys his banner because the banner is almost gone anyway. So I want
Arataki Itto. Of course I know him. We've been trying to apprehend him recently. We know he's already left Inazuma City, but with no clues to follow, we have no choice but to commission others for help, including the Adventurers Guild.
Catherine says that Arataki Itto has done anything seriously bad before, so it seems pretty strange. Paimon's curious. Is there any evidence of all this stuff he's accused of?
Yes, of course. Otherwise, we'd never have put so many people on the case. For starters, most thieves will try to devise a way to conceal their identity, but for an Oni, the horns are a dead giveaway. I mean, the whole city could have recognized it was him. At first, he was just one of our suspects, but when we went to investigate, he personally confessed to everything and started trying to provoke the officers. What's most frustrating is that he then managed to escape along with his entire gang. He must have been planning the whole thing right from the start. Of course he did. Whether material or psychological, there is plenty of evidence either way. He's never had a Mora to his name his entire life, and he's never kept down a real job. Word is that he also takes care of someone in his gang, and that the burden of it takes quite the toll on him. After scrounging for a living all these years, maybe he thought that being the bad guy would be an easier ride. As for his psychological motives, it's a bit embarrassing to talk about, but we confiscated his vision during the Vision Hunt Decree. At the time, Arataki Itto put up quite a fight. It took a huge amount of manpower and resources, and in the end, we had to enlist the help of Kujo Sara to finally secure his vision. The vision hunt was a mistake, but we never expected that he would go to such extreme lengths to take revenge on us.
He does sound a little unstable, just like people have been saying.
If the two of you are able to capture Arataki Itto, please bring him straight here. We'll handle him from there.
Thanks for all the info.
So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to find him.
Too bad we still don't know where he could have run off to. We already got word on the street, so maybe it's time to talk to a real specialist. Paimon remembers that there's a detective agency here in Inazuma. Maybe we can try asking there.
We didn't know that, Paimon. Alright. I'm just changing to GeoDaddy so y'all can see that we don't have to worry about getting him, but he's doing a whole lot better than he was, because he came right before my birthday, and I would not forget that. Oh wait, I done went too far. But y'all know the reason why I love Kazuha the most is because he was my birthday present. And that's why I love him the most.
Hello, we'd like to ask some questions about Arataki Itto.
Oh, him again. Sure. I have answers. We've already done some investigating for the Tenryou Commission. But first, do you have enough Moro to cover the fee? I've heard all about your travels. After everything you've been through, I'm sure you understand the way these sorts of things work.
How much more are we talking about here?
A one-off payment of 397,000 Mora up front, plus a further 5% of your Adventurers Guild remuneration as my commission, if Arataki Itto is successfully caught and brought to justice.
Wait,
Whoa,
what?
That's crazy expensive! How did you even come up with the price that high?
Hold on, I wasn't finished. It just so happens the initial fee has already been paid in full by the Tenryou Commission. All you'll need to pay is the small commission fee. And, as for that amount, I'll settle things with the Adventurers Guild once we have Itto. So, from the way I see it, you guys are getting a pretty nice deal. Now then, to give you the full picture in this case, we must first recount a well-known Inazuman fairy tale.
Oh god, another story. Oops.
A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a Crimson Oni and a Blue Oni. They were the best of friends. The Crimson Oni looked fierce, but was gentle like the humans. The Blue Oni looked human, but was reclusive, like an Oni. The Crimson Oni wished to befriend the humans, but they were scared and threw beans at him whenever he came near. So the Blue Oni said to the Crimson Oni,
Akka, I'll cause trouble in the village. You come and stop me. Then the humans will accept you.
As planned, the Crimson Oni chased the Blue Oni away. The Crimson Oni's deeds spread throughout the land, and people finally accepted him. But when the Crimson Oni went to tell the Blue Oni the good news, he was gone and left only a letter behind.
I went traveling. Don't come find me or they'll treat you as a naughty little Oni. But don't worry about me. No matter where I go, we'll always be friends.
That's it? What about the little Blue Oni? Whatever happened to him?
I suppose the Blue Oni simply disappeared, never to be seen again. Only the Crimson Oni remain now.
What? The Blue Oni was just an innocent little kid!
Of course it does.
Otherwise, I wouldn't go through all the trouble of telling it. One interpretation is that the story is actually broadly based on historical events and that Arataki Itto is, in fact, a descendant of the Crimson Oni. What I'm trying to tell you is that the Oni have sacrificed a lot in the past in order to finally integrate themselves into human society. But there are still some volatile personality traits in the Oni bloodline. Every generation of Oni inherits these traits. So while Arataki Itto has never been known to commit a wrongful act in the past, can we ever completely rule out the possibility of him one day allowing this side of him to take over?
But how could he do that? After the Blue Oni's sacrifice? That would be such a betrayal!
That's a very old story. Nobody knows how long it's been since the Blue Oni disappeared. We can only assume that they have long since died out, in which case, it would be quite a stretch to say it still counts as a betrayal at this point. Besides, the suspect has already confessed. What is there left to discuss? According to my investigation, he was headed southwest. I would bet he's already made it to Yashiori Island by now. The Tenryo Commission is unable to enter territory controlled by Sangonomiya troops. No doubt that's the reason Arataki Itto chose to flee in that direction. Don't mention it. I'm just doing my duty.
Wait, Paimon still has a question. If Arataki Itto has given into his bad side, won't that mean he's extra mean and violent now?
I could only assume so. Judging from his previous bouts, he is a skilled fighter with a lot of brute strength. Whether or not you'll be able to handle him, that I do not know.
Okay, but what's up with people throwing beans at Oni? What use is that?
Ah, yes. Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that Arataki Itto is allergic to beans. In fact, all Oni will avoid beans, but especially Itto. I heard that just touching a bean is enough to incapacitate him. If you could weaken him a bit by triggering his allergies, perhaps you'd have better luck subduing him.
It's fine. He's the bad guy, remember?
It just so happens that I have a bag of beans right here. I was planning to use them to make some porridge, but I think you will find a better use for them. Of course, I will charge the Adventurers Guild a fair and reasonable rate for the beans.
I'm quite sure you will.
Sneaky. But also, thanks! Let's head to Yashiori Island and start looking for Itto.
Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to start right here. We're going to come back and we're going to start finding out where Arataki Itto is, because he sounds like he's very bad. Alright guys, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Come back and see your boy. I love you all, and I will see you guys later.